It's all over, isn't it? The game's over for retailers. We can buy everything online now, can't we? We can arrive in a cardboard box, potentially within an hour. That's what Amazon are working on. That's not the truth, actually. And whilst retailers are having a tough time of it, and lots of this conference has been referring to that, the truth is that there's some really good signs of innovation happening out there. And I talk about what's happening on the edge of town. The centre of town, not so good. Mass market brands, not working so well at the moment. We've got the demise of supermarkets, the demise of the mid-market. But on the edge of town, we've got what I call micro towns, where a few guys have got together and regenerated a little old warehouse or a string of properties. You've got a little microbrewery going in there. You might have a design agency. You might have a little IT agency. You've got a barber shop, all the cool stuff. Now, people can laugh at this and think, oh yeah, but this is just fringe activity. I'm seeing this all over the world. We're falling out of love with shopping centres, the ones that are just, the dumbbell, run-of-the-mill shopping centre with a department store at each end, and department stores have never been in as much trouble as they are now. And a row of boxes with mixed mass market brands in it. That is not the future. So I'm not saying shopping centres are dead, I'm saying they've just got the wrong things in them. And if you look at the rise of food spaces, eating spaces, the rise of the food halls, I've just been living in New York for 4 years, the food halls there have shot from about 1 or 2 5 years ago to over a dozen now. Mini, eclectic, artisan, entrepreneurial guys creating new brands, bringing those to market. In non-food, you've got really interesting things with artisan guys too. And then the big money players, the Nikes and the Samsungs and the Adidas, they're doing these brand playgrounds, as I call it, pulling together ginormous spaces that you hang out in, that you try things in, properly engaging spaces. So I say stores are dead because stores store things. We don't want to wander around your warehouses and your stores anymore. We need spaces to engage and educate and excite and inspire us. So the future of retail is exciting, actually. And it's just we need to get a hold of it. We're not going to stop wanting to get out and meet people and have a drink and look at things and try things and taste things. That's central to community. We're not going to just do all that stuff online. We want the spaces to come to, and sometimes our towns and cities don't supply them. Where they do, you watch the crowds flock.